It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. You're still tuned to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Let me hit you with some facts this morning. Life is better with some freshly baked cookies. Now, Clover Fruits of the Forest is more than just a dairy snack. It's versatile to use in a variety of ways. And today, we're going to be showing you how to turn it into scrumptious batch of cookies.
Ooh,
Yay.
yes.
Sounds so good.
Made.
Morning made. The smell. Just the thought of cookies when it's just baked and it's warm and all that gooiness, paired with our beautiful dairy snack over here. You're hitting.
I love the fact that every time I come onto Espresso, you guys make sure you bring the sweets. Like, I never come here and there's health. So whenever I come here, I forget my diet. So it's important to make sure now that I fill in
100%.
the gap.
And did you see that the training session that Raul just did now? That is why we get to eat all of the sweet things. It's about balance. So we're going to train hard and eat this.
Exactly. So to start it off, we've got some flour here. These are basic, simple cookies. I love the fact that we don't have too many ingredients as well. So to start off, I've just got some flour that I'm adding brown sugar to. I love the fact that we're using brown sugar because it's got that caramelliness about it. So it goes into your cookies and gives you as a
Caramelliness.
All right, to this, I've got some cold butter. The whole idea about having cold butter is because we're going to break it up with our fingers. We want to make sure that we have a nice crumbly texture. So that's all I'm going to be doing now. So I'm going to break it up with my fingers. You don't want, the whole idea is people say you want to have cold hands for this. So if you're cold-hearted, it won't work. We want cold hands.
Okay.
That's the whole idea.
I see what you did over there. I see what you did over there.
All right, so I'm just going to work these with my fingers and get a nice crumbly texture. And then we're going to roll it out. But before we do, we're going to add our Clover Fruits of the Forest dairy snack to bind it all together.
For sure. And again, comes in a variety of flavors. We are obviously using the cereal snack with this one, so it's great for breakfast. But I'm just seeing you do that, and I'm just thinking our kids would absolutely love getting their hands in this and just be like, Mom, can I try? Can I try?
You
Yes,
know, it's so
can.
hard getting him. He wants to get involved all the time, Jamie. My son wants to be involved in the kitchen all the time. And a part of me is like, yes, get him involved. And then the other part of me is like, who's going to clean? Because, like, yes, I'm your mother and I love you with all my heart, but aye, boy.
And he looks exactly like you, is the mini version of you, so it's a little sous chef. You have him there, but just, yeah. It's
Isn't
the fact
that
of
scary?
who is going to clean up after you, because now I have to clean the kitchen, then clean your hands, clean everything. I get you, girl. Sometimes it's not worth all of that, but this is an easy one, so...
It is quite an easy, simple one, tasty, gets them involved, keeps them quiet, so you can do some other stuff while they're busy, you know, doing the stuff. So in essence, this is all they'll be doing. Yes, it feels like it's going on for too long, but all you want is you want that beautiful crumbly texture. Some people even use a technique where you use the palm of your hands and flatten it out, and that also helps as well to get that beautiful crumbly texture. And so maybe while I'm doing this and getting my hands all floury, may I ask you to add just a scoop of our Clover Fruits of the Forest dairy snack into.
I was about to say, this is the first time that you ever come and I don't get to work just as I'm about to say that you let me work. But
Well,
it's fine, you know.
Christmas comes
I
once
love
a
you.
year, girl,
I
so
love you.
better enjoy it now, because that doesn't mean...
A cup of our Clover dairy snack going in there.
Correct. So all we want is we just want to bind it up, and we want it to be nice and a stiff dough because we want to roll it out. We don't want it to be too soft or too runny. So I'm just gonna... In fact, can I ask you just to add
some more?
Maybe a little bit more.
Whatever you need.
Just so we can bind
add
it.
in. And then just the vitamins
That's
and the
it.
minerals of this dairy snack is going to pair so perfectly with this. Also, the creaminess of it is just going to give that rise that we need for our scrumptious cookies.
May I ask you to get involved here, darling? So I want to work with this dough, and I want to... It's not a lot of work. You're going to use the spatula and just continue doing what I'm doing. I'm going to just quickly rinse my hands.
So I'm going to keep going?
No, just with the spatula, though. So you don't have to do the same thing
There
that
we
I'm
go.
doing.
I just got my nails done, girl. I'm not trying to do this. I'm a modern mom. No, I'm joking. I will get in there for you.
Perfect stuff. So now I feel like the dough is at that point where we can actually start rolling it out now because it's nice and it's coming together. I'm going to plop it over. Thank you, Mama. You've done well.
No, you get to do this because there's no way I'm doing this. The last time I got crucified on live TV trying to roll out dough by everyone. It's just not my thing. It's not my calling, and I understand that. And sometimes you just have to do that. You have to understand that rolling out dough is just not for you, and it's not for me.
And that's okay. That's why you've got Dumi coming in to do the rolling for you.
Exactly why you're here. And I know that I just have a small job in all of this cookies, which is just to put the sugar on it, and I can
That's
do
it.
And add the dairy snack.
And add the dairy snack, friend. So all I'm doing is you can see it's a nice crumbly texture. Yes, it doesn't bind together too much. That's the whole idea, because you want to be able to have a crumbly cake, biscuit cookie. You don't want it to be too bound together, because what then happens is that it becomes harder to break through. So you can actually add the sugar into that now. You can sprinkle a bit of sugar on it and under it as well. And yes, I've made them quite thick. I can actually cut them a bit
I'm so proud. I'm so proud. I have one job. And add the sugar.
There you go. And these are nice and cakey, soft, delicious, and full of those nutrients from our clover.
And I also...
our fruits of the forest dairy snack.
Sorry to break your word. I also see that pops of butter in
Yes.
there as well. So once that bakes, it's going to be beautifully just like melting with that creaminess of our dairy snack. She is the cookie who is the cookie that thinks she is the cookie. Here we go. I think one more. One more, just so that it looks
Okay.
even.
Okay.
And I'm just mixing all the sugar.
All right, one more for you.
There we go.
There we go.
ExpressoShow.com is where you can get your hands on the full recipe for this scrumptious baked cookies over there. Over there you can see it's beautiful, golden brown, cooked to perfection, and we hope you enjoy this treat.
Fruits of the forest from Clover just added real cereal crunch. A symphony of fruit, oats, seeds, and granola crunch. Fruits of the forest. Real fruit, real cereal, real taste.
Made with love by Clover.